Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex forecast. So for first pair which is interesting for me is Aussie dollar US dollar because this pair was ranging for the very long time as you can see on the weekly chart, and now it seems that we have breakout. So if this happens, there is a chance that price will continue to follow to this previous bottom, and then of course or we'll get double bottom or price will still continue to go lower. But interesting situation is that simply price broke this range and we see a very nice weekly candle. So if we pay attention for bigger picture, of course, like I said, this is our next powerful area of the support. This is our trend line on the weekly chart. So we are still in the downtrend, as you can see. Price also crossed there was EMA crossover, prices below the 36. So we have all situations here on the weekly time frame, which says us that price might continue to go down to the previous bottom. It's around 300 pips, so quite good target. If you go to daily chart, you see this this range here, or even like kind of the wedge, not exactly like something like this we had, and now price broke it. So or we wait for the daily 1 to 3s and then we try to look for short scenarios, or of course we look for the lower time frames. But before we go to lower time frames, let's see next level of the daily chart, and this is our daily support zone, as you can see. So price reached the level when we can have some reactions. We also have this support before this weekly level. Okay, so we have to pay attention also to those levels because price might react. So or we'll get a bigger reaction on the daily chart, maybe back to this daily trend line also, yes, here, and then price will drop and continue, or we'll have smaller reaction on the lower time frames and then price breaks this and continue to this, and then maybe bigger reactions, or we'll drop that directly to this, and only from this we'll start to have bigger retracement. So we will see. Those are just the scenarios for us right now. What we have, this, we know that this is support zone. So ideally right now we want to wait for retracement back to the 36 EMA, back to the possible trend line here, and then we look for short scenarios and we try to target what a support zone, and of course here we want to manage, yes, but if this is breakout from the weekly chart and daily, there is very big chance that price will simply continue to follow. Okay, so this is it. Lower time frames, we don't have much. We had this retracement, price broke it. So the only thing for me right now is to wait for the bigger retracement, then try to take short scenarios. Again, pay attention to this level because this is daily support zone. So we have to pay attention if price won't create double bottom and make this deeper retracement on the daily and then continue. Okay, so this is what we need to remember. And or you can also mix this with the lower time frames. If you want to trade on the lower time frames, if price won't make this bigger retracement but simply starts to break this and make for us another short 1 to 3, then again we look for the lower time frame combinations, short 1 to 3s on the 1 hour chart with lower time frame entries. Next pair is EURUSD. EURUSD on the weekly chart, we see reaction on the 12 EMA. So this means that price might continue to go up still. Our next area, of course, is previous top. This is our resistance, but of course, if you pay attention, this is also resistance anyway, not only like just the top. So this whole area here is the resistance. This is the highest point, so we can leave it at the highest point. Weekly chart, of course, is pointing down, bounce on the 12. Trend line on the weekly chart is here. So of course, whenever price starts to retracement, this is our target with the 36 EMA, but right now we had this reaction. So there is a chance that price will continue. If not, of course, then we can expect bigger retracement back to the trend line, back to the 36 EMA, together with this area of support. Let me unzoom a little bit to see this better. This might be our next area of the support. So we go to daily chart right now, and what we see on the daily, of course, we had this situation where price was unsure. We were also here around the 12 EMA. Now there is reaction. we had this breakout of this line, so we still want to buy this. Of course, this is the highest point, like we said. Keep in mind that if we want to take buys, we first would like to target this zone, and then of course the highest point, because not exactly price might to go to highest point. Yes, but this whole area here is our target. If you pay attention for the trend line, right now we can draw this line on the daily chart, or even this line. Yes, so this is like 1, 2, 3 touches. So this is good line. So we go to 4-hour chart. Right now it looks very interesting, because after breakout we wait for the retracement. We're back to the 36 EMA, and we look for buy scenarios. Okay, so this is option number 1. Option number 2, 1-hour chart is not so perfect right now, but we can still draw this line. So if we have situation that maybe price will hesitate and starts to break this, we can still look for buy scenarios, but then you have to manage your trades around this previous stop. Okay, so this is option for the day trading or scalping. Otherwise, swing traders can look for the retracement and then try to buy this. Okay, so this is Euro Aussie, Euro Dollar. What we have on the weekly chart, finally retracement, and retracement is happening right now to the 36 EMA. So now, or we will have stop here, and then we will get a weekly long 1 to 3 on the 36, and then continuation or to the previous stops, or maybe breaks and will continue, or we'll get still retracement to the area of the support, which is here, and maybe we will stay, or price will create range like this. We will see. Right now, difficult to say. So this is our support zone, this is our resistance zone. Okay, we can even, yeah, and in case and that's all. Yes, we don't have to draw next levels, because there is no point. So let's go to daily chart to see what is happening here. And on the daily chart, we have this support zone here, as you can see on the daily level. So price went down, so now we expect or still continuation, or retracement to the 36. Price will make short 1 to 3, and then will bounce, and maybe will go lower to this again to retest this support, and then maybe lower to retest another level. Okay, so this is what we have on the daily chart. Lower time frames right now, we have this double bottom. It was very nice for day trading, because price was making 1 to 3s. It's our trend line. So what we can do right now, now if we go to lower time frames, now we are in this in the position that price is a little bit in the range right now. So for me, it's better to get breakout of this and of also those previous stops, and then what we can do together with the breakout to the 36, there is also resistance on the lower time frames here. So after breakout of this zone, look for the long scenarios and target daily 36 EMA. Okay, so we will trade a little bit in the retracement, or breakout of this zone, and then we look for still for short scenarios, and we try to target the next area of the support. And that's all, because you see no price is making like a short 1 to 3, but we are 15 pips only to the, we have 15 pips to the previous bottom. So for us, this is not good. Yeah, there is not much room. So we wait patiently for breakout of those two levels, and then or we buy or we sell. USDCAD, USDCAD on the weekly chart, we are still in the range or wedge. This is our support zone. If I draw things, what we have here, we'll have this trend line. Okay, and also we have this. So we are more or less in the kind of the wedge, yeah, here. So we can just, let me just draw it in this way. We can connect this, and we can connect also that. So we will have this wedge right now. There is also an area of the support here. Yes, here you see this is still area of, if I zoom out, you will see that this zone is also support. But right now, let's see, end with this line, because we still have like 3 touches, and it's obvious what price is doing here. So we see weekly chart doesn't have much direction, but still we are basically in the uptrend. Yes, because if you draw this trend line, you will see that this trend line was not broken. We also have this line. Price tried to broke it, but didn't. Yeah, so it's still like an uptrend. Yes, here of course, if we pay attention for the even bigger perspective, we are in the wedge, but it's too big for us. It's enough to have this. So we go to daily chart, and on the daily chart, we had daily trendline breakout. Okay, again, maybe this is not perfect situation because we also have resistance here where price reached this level right now. If I unzoom, yeah, you see this is the whole area, but right now let's focus on those tops. And the next top is up here. If I change the angle to connect the spikes, we will have this. So what is good here, because we started to get momentum, our price will continue to go to this level after hesitation, or maybe we'll first get bigger reaction, we'll get like a daily 1 to 3 and then price, or we'll go and retest this, and then we'll have maybe drop or breakout and another up move. So if we go to 4-hour time frame, we will see that price reached this level and reacted. Yeah, so now what we would like to get, let's try to find some trend lines here. So we have trend line on the 4-hour chart. So what we would like to see, retracement back to this profit zone 36 and the trend line, and from this level we look for buy scenarios and we target this resistance zone. Okay, so this is first option which we have. Of course, you can take it on the 4-hour chart or lower time frames, but if you decide to take it on the 4-hour chart, this is the area for management. Okay, if we go to 1-hour time frame, right now we don't have much, so there is only option for the scalpers and day traders. Breakout of this line, and if you go to 15-minute chart, for example, whenever you start to see momentum is building, yes, you can look for short scenarios to trade against this up move, and then you target 4-hour chart 36 with the trend line. It will be not much, 30-40 pips, but for the scalping, day trading is more than enough. Okay, so this is what we would like to get here, or you wait for the retracement, yeah, and then we'll see. If you get situation that price will stops here, then of course you will get breakouts, then you can easily look for again for buy scenarios to target this previous stops. Yeah, so basically, or you wait for breakouts, or you wait for bounces, or here short scenarios to target this, and that's all for now. Yes, we have to see how the things developed here to decide about potential maybe short scenarios, but for now I see it like this. USDN, so weekly chart, we see, yeah, started to go up, so it means that this monthly chart 1 to 3 might work out, and we can really have another continuation to the previous stops. Yes, of course there's those previous stops are far away, so we still have a lot of room. It's around 800 pips. Question if the price has still enough strength to go here, but right now definitely we see that it's pointing up. This is our weekly trend line, even if we connect bottoms here, but right now we don't need to draw it because it's visible that price is pointing up. So let's go to lower time frames to see what we might have. So clearly pointing up. Next area of the resistance is up here. So this is the place where we can have reaction, and we have another level here. So we are far away still from those two zones. Right now price is pushing up. This is our daily trend line. So of course this is very simple right now. Retrace, every single retracement is option to go and buy this. Yeah, retracement to the higher time frames, lower time frames. Yes, we want to buy. We go to 4-hour chart. Yes, we wait for the retracement back to 36. Yeah, and then we look for buy scenarios. Yeah, so we want to have this, and then we look for buys. Of course, right now this will be for the day trading only. Yes, not swing trading. We are too far away. 1-hour chart, retracement back to 36. Look for the lower time frame entries. We have also this support, this trend line which supports us. Yeah, so this is what we have. And in terms of the trades against main direction, for example, to trade in the retracement, now you see that the price is climbing quite strongly, so I'm not so happy. I like always to get, some levels. So I would like to see the price is going here, and if we are on the resistance, then we can expect maybe this bigger retracement. So for now, I will be more interested to go and buy this. However, if you want to be aggressive, whenever price starts to break, for example, this 1-hour chart trend line, you can start to look for short scenarios to target 4-hour chart 36 EMA. Why? Because we are still, price haven't reached the 36 EMA for a long time. So that's why we can have finally this bigger retracement. Another option, but this will be really for scalpers and only for scalpers, to be honest. We have this, and whenever price breaks 36 EMA, you look for the 5-minute, 1-minute entries, and you target this zone here. Okay, so this is what we have right now. So basically we want to see retracements and look for buy scenarios. This would be the best option for now, the most conservative. And gold started to get retracement after, of course, period of sitting around the resistance. This is still the highest point here. So we still have room, but right now we are below the 12, so maybe price will retrace to the 36 EMA or a little bit lower to this level of the support. Okay. So now it's pointing down, but still keep in mind that this might create for us long 1, 2, 3 and make continuation again to previous tops or to this resistance. Okay. So we go to daily chart, and where we have our trend line on the daily, we are here. So basically we are close to this trend line, so we can also have reaction here because this trend line is quite nice, and there is also area of the support. So on the weekly it's not so visible, as you can see, but on the daily we have more details. So even if I unzoom, we see that we are on the place where we can have some reactions. So what we want to do here, let's go to lower time frames, see what is going on. This is our 4-hour chart trend line, which is far away, so we want to just draw something closer to this. We see that price is making this double bottom to this trend line. We can try to adjust this trend line on the 4-hour time frame to see, because this is important, we need to be a little bit more precise. However, market sometimes is not precise at all. So ideally, or we wait for breakout of this 4-hour chart trend line, and then of course our goal will be daily 36 EMA with this small resistance area, which is here. So this is our goal. In case of the breakout, of course, we have those previous tops and then the highest point. So this is option number 1. Option number 2, if whenever price breaks this trend line, because we can also have situation that price will play around, spike here and still stays here, and then after breakouts we want to go or long or short. So basically here, because then we have a good enough target. Price might drop lower. And if we go to lower time frames, of course here in this zone we can also try to make some scalping trades. Retracement back to the 36, short scenarios, target this or this. Whenever price breaks this, we have also this trend line, or whenever price breaks the 36 EMA and start to go up, you can look for long scenarios and target this trend line. But again, this is for scalpers. If you want to be sure where price might go, or at least have bigger targets, then you have to wait for breakouts of those two levels. So guys, thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions, and we hear soon. Bye.